Hello, everybody. Okay. Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day, everybody. All right, so happy hour is live in effect. Okay. Let's make sure your girl is live. Okay. Make sure the sound is good. Okay, cool. I can hear myself. Awesome sauce. All right, so the list is in the chat if you've already booked your spot on the list tonight. The list is still open, so if you're interested on what's on the menu tonight, you can always click that black bubble in the chat, expand it, and you'll see what's on the menu and your payment options. So $20 general question or topic, $25 for love reading or love topic, and $30 for both. So it's a combo. You get a general reading or topic and a love reading or topic. Okay. Your payment options of choice would be Cashapp or PayPal. My Cashapp name is in the chat as well as in the description. My PayPal is linked in both the chat or in the description box. So just make sure that you leave your questions in the note sections of your payment option. If you happen to be asking about a person, that stays confidential between you and I. Just make sure you leave the person's name, at least their initials or nickname, something that identifies the energy. If you want to remain anonymous, let me know. If you want your question to be anonymous, not read out loud, let me know. Okay. And I will honor that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the list here. So, we have Samantha, Anonymous F, and Yamina on the list. You're after the live, we leave a timestamp next to each person's name on the list. You can come back and watch it, or if you happen to miss it, you need to come back or something like that. Um, excuse me, or you fall asleep or something, or whatever might happen. You can always come back and watch the live. So yeah, the list is still open. Let's go ahead and get started. And I am sipping on a drink that I created based off of Florida water. Y'all familiar with Florida water, right? I got it in like, I don't know, this it's not really a cocktail glass, but I made it a cocktail glass. You guys know Florida water. It's like for cleansing and stuff. So it looks something like this. But I make my own Florida water as well. So like, the mass production version of it, and then I make my own Florida water. So there's that. But yeah, it's got the same ingredients except for it doesn't have like oils, essential oils and stuff in it, obviously. So like it does have lavender like syrup for like drinks. It has citrus in it, some rosemary. It has I don't do vodka because vodka is a base that you can use for Florida water, or rubbing alcohol. Of course, we're not going to use that, but I used silver tequila. Put a little dash of cinnamon in there. I didn't put lemonade in it this time. I put lemon juice because I didn't have no lemonade. But when I first came up with the drink, I did put lemonade in it. So yeah, it's a little different, but it's almost like you're drinking Florida water literally because it has a lot of the ingredients like the lavender, the rosemary, the citruses, um, the alcohol, as some of the bases of Florida water, and the cinnamon, of course. So like pretty much I'm drinking Florida water, just the safe version. It doesn't have like all the oils and stuff in it, like I said, but we're not drinking rubbing alcohol, of course, right? But yeah, it's really good. It's like actually really tasty, you know? Very good. So kind of like an adult Sprite almost, a little kind of like you can taste a little bit of some undertones of something else in there. um, but yeah, so let's tap in, shall we? Breyonna, I see you on the list as well. So Breyonna, you'll be after Yamina. Okay, so Samantha, you are up first. Let's get your timestamp. 5:11 is your timestamp. Okay, so Samantha, let's get into your reading. I don't know if I'm gonna leave my little shelves here because it is like my little divination circle, but I don't know. We'll see. If not, I'm just gonna use my regular table because it is hard to shuffle, kind of. All right. So Samantha, your question is, what do your ancestors feel about you never having children? Let's see. What do your ancestors feel about you never having children? How do they feel about this? How does Samantha ask for permission to tap into her energy? Her ancestors ask for their assistance, giving me guidance and wisdom to give to her. Holy Spirit, my ancestors, my divine team. Okay, how do they feel? King of Swords, Magician, Page of Swords. Okay. How do they feel about this? Hermit. Your child, like, I don't feel like it's meant for you not to have kids. Like, I don't feel like you're supposed to not ever bear. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm saying that the right way. Like, basically, you are meant to have at least one child, I feel. Reason being is there's something purposeful about your child's path. So, like, you may be giving birth to a child that has spiritual gifts, has creativity, has talents that are needed, very powerful energy, powerful conduit of spirit. So, rather than being in like Rosemary's Baby, think like maybe not like Jesus, a Jesus level depiction of his power influence, but maybe shit. Or, someone that is purposeful. And I don't feel like your divine team is encouraging you to have that type of mindset that it will never happen, because I do feel like your child, you're at least meant to give birth to one child. Okay. I don't know your circumstances. I'm not one that holds on to age as a thing. Um, yeah, and I just saw what you just said. I'm too old for a baby. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't believe in like if you're able to still, you're able. And if it's not physical birth, it could be a a child maybe that you will be guided to adopt. I don't know. I feel like your path, there's something with you meant to have a child. I don't see it being, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a heavy pressure, like you have to have it, but it feels like there is something a part of your journey, your path that is meant to bear this child. There's a child here. So, yeah. I'm going to clarify this. I'm going to pull one more. Knight of Wands. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's too old for you, like, as far as age is concerned, but for some reason, I don't know. Like, I'm sensing children. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I can't see it any other way. Like, I'm not getting another message, if that makes sense. Like, I can't twist it from saying something else. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like your ancestors in particular is like, if it's not like a pressure, like it has to happen. Um, Girl, we around the same age. Like, no. Mm-mm. I thought you was like, I'm 55, or even then, like, I've seen women older than that have babies. I don't believe in that because I've seen it. I know some people that have babies around 40, if not like in their 40s. My mom, for example, I think my mom was like almost close to 40 when she had my sister. Yeah, I see it. And like I still want kids too. I don't believe that you cannot, you know. I think it's a societal thing that says like cuz I don't feel like women that are in their 20s should be having kids. And I know there's like a thing that like oh you're supposed to get married and have kids at least within your 30s or like your early 30s you should have kids, you should be married. But that's like like according to whom? You know what I'm saying? Like according to who says that we have to do that? You know, physically if your body is still able to like produce children at any age you can have babies pretty much. Girl, yes. Yeah, you know. Mm-mm. I don't believe in that. I think it's a little bit more pressuring for men because like at a certain point they ain't gonna be able that stuff ain't moving after a while, like they can't get it up at certain ages. Women's a little bit different, like I believe as long as you still have your period, um, you're still able to be to get pregnant. Yeah, if it's meant, it's meant. You know what I mean? Like if that's what the timing or the plan is, then you know what I mean? Okay, thank you, Mel. I just seen your message. Yeah. Okay, thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for your first question. Your other question was, what does Holy Spirit want you to know right now? Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, page of cups, 501. Okay. Oh, we got 6 cards. Queen of Wands stands out. Page of Cups too stands out. The Fool stands out to me too. Um, I feel like this is an energy or embodiment that spirit is wanting you to embrace about yourself. It's almost like you deny the magic of something within yourself, like, or not see it fully, or see your power, your significance, something about your essence, like you don't fully see it, fully receive it. Kind of a message that I was picking up, and I think it was the Ghetto Fairy Friday message, about fitting in. Like some people are not meant to fit into these boxes that people, try to place people in or people place themselves in. Um, Trying to fit into a circle when you're not supposed to. You know what I mean? It's almost like because the Fool is a very I get like this liberated energy, very free in your own essence, your own timeline, just like free, detached from. I mean, sometimes in some cases, yes, it can be naive, a naive energy, but in a divine aligned way. It is free from constraints and restrictions. It is a Uranus ruled card. So that energy that's kind of like outside of the box, it challenges, it provokes structures and norms in a way, kind of like what I'm getting from the Fool. And the Queen of Wands is powerful, creative, confident, someone that attracts, you know, also knows her power, knows her. I feel like you might need to work with like some yellow and some blue energy, like whether that be like wearing the colors blue and yellow sometimes, or buying, I don't know, like maybe some sunflowers, some daisies, working with the colors of candles or something, but like, or imagining that energy around you, a color of yellow, or your solar plexus and your throat chakra being illuminated or healed, or sending energy or healing to those points in your body, because I feel like those center points like need some tender love and some care, you know. um because it's like something about value and worth. It's like not waiting for certain things to be validated about yourself, or waiting maybe for particular people or situations for you to be seen, or to, it's like it's hard. It's a test. I feel like the test sometimes, like, to, when no one else claps type of energy, like, can you still clap for yourself when other people don't see, the things about yourself that you know that are, valuable or special, significant, or something that you would like to, be validated or heard or seen. And that's normal, that's not a bad thing. It's not a weakness. It's human nature to want to, be seen, but it's also like a trigger sometimes when it doesn't happen. It it does encourage you in those moments. It challenges you through encouraging you through challenging you, I should say, to embrace you, to clap for you, to celebrate you. And sometimes it's hard, but that's what creates that true confidence within yourself, that true belief um, in that foundation within yourself. That there's times where I didn't always have the support. I didn't always get the claps and the good job, or you fit in, but I've made a space for myself to find my own worth and to celebrate me. So that's what I'm getting. It's like what your divine team wants you to know. And Holy Spirit. Okay. All right, Miss Samantha. That is your message, your readings. I hope that they resonated. Not too complicated, but sometimes like my messages, it will, kind of push past that, our disbelief. Like, I understand, like, my messages, like, I'd be like, I can't twist and turn what I'm saying. It is what I'm saying, and I know sometimes, like, we'll hear a message like, oh, well, how is that possible? Because X, Y, and Z, and this, and that. But like when I'm channeling spirit, there is no limitation, you know. It's hard sometimes because I do be like doing the same thing to myself, like, oh, I don't see that. Oh, that sounds crazy. Oh, that's far fetched. But yeah, no, you're welcome. My pleasure, sis. Thank you for popping up. Thank you for donating. I appreciate you. Okay. Um, I do need to update the list real quick so you guys know. Because there's a couple of new names here on the list added. Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay. Okay. All right. So Anonymous F, you were up next. I think that says 1837. Okay. All right. Let's see. mm. Okay, let's see. Oop, oop. Page of Pentacles split the deck. Let's clear the energy from the previous read. Spirit, Divine Source God, ask for permission to tap into Anonymous F energy in regards to her situation in question with the man of interest. Did he ignore her? Her text message, her response back? What is his energy? What do you want her to know about the whole situation? Just the whole energy. What does she need to know? Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, Three of Cups, the Lovers, the Moon. Yeah, he got some, okay. Let's keep it real now, okay? As always. I know I remember you asking me a while back, like, just to go in, like, don't hold back nothing. Like, you want it for real. You want it straight up. All right, here it is. The shot with no chaser, okay? No lemon on the side, no salt, nothing, okay? Yeah, I do feel like there's another woman in the picture, and I feel like you already know that. You sense that. You know that there's someone there. Um, they might have been in the company of this person, yes. Like, this person was like um around. I do feel like they felt good to hear from you, for you to finally reach out, but I feel this person wanted you to feel rejected, to kind of put you in your head about the interaction, because that could have been the dynamic, like you not responding to them for that long extended period of time kind of bruise their ego a little bit. I don't feel like it hurt their feelings necessarily. It did put them in a headspace where they were kind of confused, wondering where they stood with you. And it's like they mirrored that back to you, or they projected that back. Like, here you go, here, you take this shit now. It's kind of like, here, you take that. I was in the energy of like, okay, what's going on? What's up? Feeling some type of way, and now I'm going to extend that back to you so you have it. So I feel like them not responding back to you, finally replying to them, was kind of like a way to um kind of throw the energy back that they felt back onto you, kind of to make themselves feel in control. So they are juggling something else. Like with the Three of Cups, it does feel like they're entertaining another person. If not you and this other person, it's like you and another person and then somebody else as well. Because it feels like there's someone that they have some sort of relationship with. It doesn't feel like a marriage. It doesn't feel like a solidified connection. It just feels like someone that they're in a situationship with. Like, it's something that on paper it looks like we're in a relationship, but like the truth and the real of it is like we're not really together. We're not attached really. Like, if it comes down to it, there's really nothing weighing us down. There's no rings. You know what I mean? Like, if we live together, it's easy for me to just like move out, or you move out, or something like that. It's like there's no real strings attached in a sense. Um, it's very like logical and practical, behind it. There's no emotions, there's no depth to it, almost, in a sense. They have some sort of understanding, but it's like this person has a perception that they are the number one person, whereas like the man in question is like, yeah, you might be that to an extent, but I'm still entertaining other things. So yeah, I feel like them not responding back to you, finally replying to them, was a way to get at you, if that makes sense, to put you in the energy of how they feel. Um, yeah, yeah, mm-mm. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. There's a lot like of deception games. Um, your person is like emotionally distant, even with the person maybe that they have around them or that they deal with. Because I was about to say day to day, but there's like this person knows how to move around and like do their thing still. Even like, let's say this person lives with this other woman or whatever. There's a way that they can get around to like still doing what they want to do, like still do them, still talk to other people, still see other people or something like that. Okay. Interesting. Um, mm, okay, let's see what this employee's intentions are. Um, hmm, yeah, let's see. Clear the previous energy, spirit, after finishing to tap into the energy surrounding this coworker in question. What is her intentions when it comes to her? What is the true intention? Okay. This person has a very masculine energy with all these like kings and the emperor, the 10 of wands at the top, the world. This is someone that has a lot of different sides to them or different faces that they present in the workplace. So like they know who to kind of try to exercise their authority around. It could be because of their title. Like, you know, some people, when they have like a superior title, they kind of exploit it, or they take advantage of it, and they are like that tyrant. This person could play sides like where they come down on certain people. They like to be in control, dictating, um, kind of weaponizing their position, if that makes sense. And then there's another side of them that this could be like the people that they want to kiss ass to, like other superiors or people higher up than them. Um, but then there's also like, let me play nice with certain people, or these are the people that I feel like are my friends or my favorites. There's that softer side, but I get strategic energy from this though. Like they know how to play the game. So they might be trying to check your temperature to see where you're at. Like, because if this person tried it with you in the past, they try to be the king of wands with you, maybe even emperor energy with you, trying to be bossy, controlling, and it backfired, or it just like caused some issues between the two of you. It's like, okay, well, what's her energy on? Without actually coming to you as a woman or as a fucking adult. You know what I mean? It's like, let me like feel her energy out with other people. Let me go to the outside of things, because that's what it feels like to me. Let me go on the outside. Um, yeah, because there's like a protection bubble. I don't feel like they're plotting to do anything against you. It's just trying to see like where your energy is like in relations or concerning her, because I feel, again, like if she can't place you in two types of energies, like if she can't go, oh, you're somebody that I can control and dictate, or if you're not somebody that I can get along with or kiss ass to, or you kiss my ass, she doesn't know where to place you and she doesn't know what to do with you. Where's your solidarity? Um, yeah, because her energy is kind of like black and white. Flip a coin and she might give you one energy. It just depends, you know. So I don't see any plotting. I don't see any sabotage energy. It's just trying to like figure you out, feel your energy out concerning her. Like, where are you at as far as, because there's a bubble, there's boundaries. And I feel like as long as you walk with like, as long as you walk in an energy that's like not in the mix, and you know how to just kind of not, I don't even want you to play the game. I don't feel like you should. But I feel like with the world card, it does give an energy of divinely protected and like staying in your own lane. As long as you don't step out of that, step into some bullshit, some drama, you're good. It's like you're actually unreadable, if that's even the right word. Like you're not someone that is easily read by her. Like she doesn't know how to take your energy or where you stand, if that makes sense. It's not apparent or clear. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. All right, sis. Much love to you. Best of luck with that, because it's a shame that women can be catty in the workplace. It's like one of the most annoying things ever when it comes to work. But you're good. Much love, sis. I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Miss Minah. Your timestamp is 3018. Okay. All right. All right. Has this person in question been thinking or missing you? Let's clarify. Thank you, God, for divine wisdom and truth, your ancestors, your Mina's guides. What is her message? As this mission to tap into both parties' energies. This person in question that Yamina is asking about, has this person been thinking or missing her? Okay, Knight of Cups, Sun at the top of the deck. Okay, so the King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like this person has at least like you are someone that I feel like they still have a care and a love for. Um they might be thinking about the past, like their past choices or actions and like the reflection of that, how it left you, how they feel like they didn't handle the situation with you appropriately. It's like they weren't a man, or they feel like they weren't like emotionally mature at the time. They weren't, maybe they didn't even feel like they had their life together. Not saying that they're like completely different, but there is some maturity, there is some improvements, or at least accountability or acknowledgement of like some past flaws or immaturity. So they may feel like they pursued this relationship or this connection with you prematurely, like when they were at a place where they genuinely wanted to have a connection with you, but they weren't ready. And a part of them may have known that they weren't fully ready for that. So I do feel like, yeah, this person does miss you. You are someone that I feel like they maybe have regret around. So I don't feel like you're someone that just passes their mind randomly. They might think about you from time to time, or just like wonder what you're up to. Um, Someone that they do keep close. Now there is some type of karmic energy, so I don't feel like whatever happened was a mistake. It's almost like it needed to happen for a higher reason or purpose, whether that's to teach this person a lesson and or teach you a lesson as well. Like, um, not to get too deep into things, but like maybe their maturity, how they handle things, how they treat people. With you, it could be like how you perceive things. It could be trusting yourself more, honoring your inner voice, what you see, or trusting what you feel rather than what someone's, projecting. So, yeah, I do feel like this person does think about you and does miss you. I don't feel like it's like oh, I just randomly just thought about you and started thinking about you. I feel like you're those people like they have like a certain place in your life. So it's like you're not someone that I feel like they'll just forget, if that makes sense. But yeah. Okay. All right. So now I don't know if this is somebody that pops before I like completely like get out of that question. Um if this is someone that pops in and out of your life, like if this person does happen to pop up again, there's something about it that does feel like it's not fully like an extension of I'm here, I'm available, but there's some sort of pure energy behind it, you know, like it's a pure intention, or um, it could be like I'm just checking in on you, how have you been type. It's like a genuine energy, but it's not coming from a place of like I'm ready, I'm showing up fully available, fully matured, emotionally, or being able to give you what you need or what you deserve, if that makes sense. Okay, so birthday reading. I know you're a Taurus too. Hey, fellow Taurus. I don't know if it's your birthday today. Is it your birthday? But happy birthday nonetheless, sis. What do your guides have to say about your life as a year older? What messages do they have for you, basically? Let's see. What messages does Yamina's guides have to say about her life as a year older? Wow. Okay. All right. Chariot at the bottom, Ace of Swords at the top. Okay. All right. So the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Death, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You got a lot of pentacles, okay? So like you're gonna see the fruits of your labor, your work ethic, in a material sense, blessings in this area. Because I feel like you've worked very hard. So not like it's natural that the karmic energy or justice is going to be that, that payout of abundance for your hard work. So this could come in opportunities, this can come in more clients, it could come in the form of ideas that are going to bless you, or just like avenues or opportunities that are going to bless you in doors. So another thing that I'm picking up too is like this represents the work that you've done within yourself. I've been trying to get this fly all day and it's tempting me. I want to get it so bad. It's driving me crazy. Fucker. Oh, I want to get that fly so bad. But yeah, I feel like this is like material blessings, and as well as like the work that you've done within yourself, like you seeing that improvement and your divine team being proud of it, because you did it on your own, but they also were there supporting you as well behind the scenes, and maybe even like actively through you coming to them, asking for their assistance, their help. um but there is positive shifts around this year for you, and I feel like last year could have been a major turning point where you took efforts in ways that maybe it was hard, or you were tired, you were close to giving up on yourself. um but no, this is like that 360, that shift out of, it's like you might even be mourning certain parts of yourself from the past, or past energies, past situations, past experiences, because there's something bigger and something greater that's coming, and I feel like it's coming within this year. Like big things, like we're blessed every day, if we really sit and really reflect, we'll find blessings in everything if we really care to, right? But the things that feel like those payouts, like finally, or feel like big deals, I feel like that's things that are coming to pass within this year and beyond that. So you're on the right track. You are, I feel like, being steered in the right direction. And it took a lot of healing for you to get to a place, to be able to live out the dream and the blessings. Not that you earn them because they're already yours. It's just like you being put in that right time, right place, or that right vibrational energy within yourself, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Um, really listen to your own inner voice. Like trust yourself, trust in the things that you're cultivating, trust in the ideas. And certain things do understand, because you've got a lot of pentacles, that it does require patience. It does require efforts. These are things that have been years in the making, or still have some time on them, or you're gonna see success here and there, and it might be things that are still building, still growing, still being cultivated. But celebrate each win, celebrate each growing point. All right, so that is your reading. In short, So yeah, happy birthday again, sis. I don't know if your birthday is today, but either way, if it was yesterday, today, or soon, happy birthday. I hope it is beautiful, abundant, peaceful, amazing in any kind of way that is in alignment for you. That's best for you. So much love as always. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for popping on. I don't know if you're on right now, but whenever you see this, thank you, sis. All right. Okay, so see Breyonna and then Mel. If anyone else is interested, the list is open. So Breyonna is at 41 minutes exactly. Okay. Okay, so alignment check and where this connection is headed. All right, so let's see where your energy is. Clear our previous energies. Ask for permission, tap into Breyonna's energy. As far as alignment, where's her energy? Is she in alignment? Is she in alignment? Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, top of the deck, Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it feels like your energy is in alignment in a sense of, I feel like you've been self-regulating, like maybe parts of yourself that it's like a energy of control, but in a balanced way. So like when we try to control things with our ego, it can be quite chaotic, it can be stressful, it can be just kind of like unnecessary weight. Whereas when you're managing or controlling things from your highest self, it's coming more so from a place of like management, organization, discernment, discipline. You know what I mean? Like it's coming from those places. So it's a lot of self-regulation in a healing sense, of like kind of checking yourself, maybe checking your own energy, not a lot like when it comes to other people and their ego, like checking yourself, not allowing the energy to affect you, or if there is a trigger, it's like dealing with the trigger. um there is like an energy of understanding the divine timing thing. They're understanding like there's certain things that you can't control, there's certain things that you can't see right now, there's certain things that may not make sense, but it might require you to just kind of anticipate that there is a solution, anticipate that there will be clarity, anticipate that things will move forward. It's like that understanding, that surrender, if that makes sense, being able to look at the bigger picture, maybe even following your heart a lot more, or just allowing yourself to be like, okay, I'm going to follow what I feel is right or what feels good. Like I'm not going to overanalyze it too much, put too much pressure on it. And again, it's that self-regulation, that inner management, mentally, emotionally managing yourself. Yeah, because you know that if you get too ahead of yourself, or if you're not steered in a like kind of like a clear headspace, that it will cause you to be stressed out. It will cause you to feel heavy and burdened, or pressed for time. But I feel like there's this moderation, like this slow pace, or just like taking your time, not rushing. Um, you might even be waiting before you like jump to conclusions, or waiting before you invest into something. It's like just kind of being patient, being open and receptive, but still being patient, not rushing, not just it's yes or it's no immediate. It's like allow myself to feel, allow myself to pace, take my time. So I would say like moving in this energy right now is alignment. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense and answers your question. All right. Okay, so where is this connection headed in question? The connection that you have in your mind, spirit. As for permission to tap into their party's energies, person whom she's asking about in relation to her energy together combined, and any other factors are relevant and important. Okay. Page of Pentacles at the bottom, High Priestess at the top, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You do have a few more cards. So you have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. There's things that I feel like you guys are, well, I'll say for you mainly, like specifically, I feel like as far as where the connection is headed, it's like an energy where you might be um feeling like you need to kind of unpack or just really like don't jump to any conclusions just yet as to how you should invest, if that makes sense. Like, because there's a energy where I feel this person is still kind of this independent, focus on their own path, the path maybe that they've already had mapped out before you two connected. Where I feel like your energy may be more so in a place of receptivity, more in a place of, you know, being able or having the capacity to connect with someone on a deep level, to give emotionally and wanting to receive emotionally, you know, that exchange, that equal pour into. Um, but it's like your energy is going to be in a place most likely where you know that you can't be like led by fantasy or desire or place your desires, your heart's desires, your fantasy, your vision onto a person. And that is something that is meant to be discovered. Is this person like the cup that they are offering? Is it something that is of substance that really feeds my soul's desire and vice versa? Or is it something that is fleeting? Is it something that might feel good for a time or for a season, but then it you know, does, what good is it? Where is it going? Um, Hi Violet. Yeah, you can send, yeah, the list is still open. Um, it's like there's still truth, there's still clarity that's needed if you give it time. Because I feel like this person is gonna want to take things kind of slow to an extent, or just like take time to like build that rapport, to build that connection, to make that decision naturally on their own, whether to invest or not, or am I in the place to invest? Because this person might catch themselves or have kind of discovered in the past or will discover that they have like a pattern of like not picking and choosing like a path or a route or how they're going to show up. It's like, oh, we'll just wait and see. Let's leave it up in the air. And then the next minute be like, ah, no, this ain't for me. But it's rather than being like, let's take our time, let's see where it goes, and then we'll make that clear distinction. But it's kind of like, oh, I don't really know. Let's just run with it. Let's just go with it. Or I'm not gonna do it at all because I don't even want to give it a chance. I'm not open. It's like this person's energy, I feel like, needs more healing too with the Four of Swords. So it might be like a test of patience here. And I say a test of patience because it's going to show you, or maybe both of you, if you guys are really open to receive not just each other, but are you open to receive love, or are you open to allow someone into your space? It's going to test that for both of you. Have you check your temperatures when it comes to how ready you guys are to maybe open yourselves up, get to know someone? Because there is a lesson, I feel like, or something to take from the experience or that testing of patience, checking in your own energy, seeing, if this person is at a place where for you personally, is this person at a place like where they can give something of value that you have to offer and that you can give, that it can be built upon? Or is it one of those things where it's a transaction that is not fair or just? It's imbalanced. They're shortchanging you. They're not giving you all that you're due or owed. It's like, be clear on that, be discerning. And that does require not jumping to conclusions, and just kind of allowing things to flow, allowing people to be them, show you who they are, and then you decide if this is the investing, the energy that you're willing to invest in. And then for them, it could be to also wait it out and not make quick judgments and say, "Oh, I'm not going to," or "Yes, I'm going to." It's like, give it time, water it, but there's healing that's needed here on their end. But it could be both ways, like introspection, or like a person that may pull back for a little bit just to kind of reflect, see where they're at, check in with themselves, and not feel that pressure or feel like, oh, is it something I said? Is it something I did wrong? Is it something I'm not doing enough of? Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay. I might need to stand up and like do some jumping jacks because I'm like feeling really tired. I don't know if it's because what I'm tapping into is like a lot pulling, like, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, sis. It may not just be your reading. It could be like, I don't know. I have no idea, but I didn't really get any sleep today. So there's that. But much love to you, sis. I appreciate you. All right. So Miss Mel, you're up next. Violet, if you're still interested. Okay. All right, Mel, let's get your timestamp. I can't see. Is that 62 or 50? Oh, I can't see that. Hold on. Shit. I think that says 52. Goodness, that's like, I could not see that. 5308. Okay. Time. All right. How does this person feel about you now? All right. Let's clear my previous energies. Violet might be my last person if she does come on. I don't know if she's gonna get a read or not. But that will be my last person because I don't know. All of a sudden, like, the last couple of reads I just did. But like I said, I did not go to sleep hardly. I didn't get no sleep. All right, let's see. Okay, Violet, I see your reading just came in. How does this person feel about Mel now, Spirit? How does this person in question? How does this person in question feel about Mel now? Death, Hangman, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, Justice, Chariot at the bottom, 3 of Swords at the top. So, like, with what they know or what they're currently experiencing, they do feel like something has definitely changed, something has definitely shifted, and they feel like not a pressure to fix things, or it's kind of like they're accepting what is right now. Like, they're not like heavily fixed on trying to push what is. Like, they're just accepting what is right now. And that kind of feels like an energy. It does feel like, if not like an ending, like they feel like, oh, things are over, it's never going to change, or it's just like something has shifted, something has changed, and it is what it is. Like it's just where it's at right now. Um, yeah, it's like an acceptance. So I do feel like this person is walking away right now, or just like emotionally feel like it's just best not to put too much energy or too much thought or worry or stress into what is. Because this person could be a little bit on the defense, and they feel like whatever is happening, maybe it's for the best. Like it's just, whatever decision was made, there could have been a decision made on your end. It feels like, or maybe just mutually, like it was a decision, like they feel like, okay, well, this is just what's best. And that could be an energy where this person may not want things to be separated, or there is some sort of disappointment. Maybe they don't like the way things have left off, but it's almost like they don't want you to, like, they don't want you to be in a bad place, or they're not wishing you bad, or it's like it's bittersweet, like if you both have to go your own separate ways, but it's like I hope or wish that or pray for the best for you. Yeah. So they do feel like, the feelings towards you is like you've made a decision, or that whatever has happened, it's like a shift behind it. Maybe they feel like the way that you feel about them is that you need to take a break from them. You need to pause, you need to move in a different direction. And this might be an energy where the defensiveness is coming in at, or like, what did I do? Or kind of feeling exposed, kind of feeling like, see, I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. Or um, I knew I wasn't good enough. It's like them feeling that way about themselves. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. There's a lot of majors too. So yeah, it's like this person, it's a understanding or an inner knowing, even if they subconscious, like it's subconscious, and they don't know, but they're actually reading things as they should. Like they should surrender. They shouldn't try to push or control. It's kind of just like an energy of letting go. It may not be permanent. It may be permanent, but it's like their energy is guiding them to not control things, because yeah, the three wands. I feel like this person just looking towards the future, or just like, what, it doesn't make sense to hold on to what was. And it's not like hold like anything against you, or saying like, oh, forget you, I'm over it. But just more so like, what else can I do? It doesn't help to sit in a place of frustration, or woe is me, and what did I do wrong, and regret. It's not, they're being led to kind of just like, okay, it is what it is. And maybe there are some things that they need to reflect upon, or see, or awaken to, in regards to their journey, where they're at with themselves. They wouldn't want you to stay in a situation that isn't serving you or makes you happy. That's what I'm getting. So, was this actually real, or did he have genuine feelings for you, or was it just about being a player or hooking up? Let's see. What were his true genuine feelings? Did he have any true genuine feelings, or was it like a player energy? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune came out sideways. I don't know which way to take it, but the Magician, Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Moon, the Temperance with the Emperor. I don't believe that this person was looking to find anything serious, or looking to really like anyone really like deeply, or like someone enough to kind of throw them off of like their routine or their patterns. They like to move in their own pace. They like to do things in a very structured way where they feel like they're in control. Like if I can control the dynamic with a person, like I know with a certain person, it's not really going to go anywhere. I know the story, I know how it goes, type of energy. Like it's almost like they can predict how their dating experiences are going to go. Like they might choose certain partners or be drawn to certain people or partners with certain archetypes, certain energies, um, where they can go, oh, I know this is not going to land as anything serious. So I feel like there was something about you that was unexpected from what they're used to that took them out of their typical patterns, or something about your energy, even if seemingly on the surface you might have been like their physical type or something, or they just assumed like, the energy might have been more light, no strings attached, playful. And this wasn't really giving that. It was like almost an opportunity to really be open to love. And I feel like this person was not ready for that ultimately. They were not ready to receive something real. And I feel like that's something that maybe this person needed to experience or see or to know that they're just not, that it's not about them choosing when they're ready, like saying, oh, I want to play games with people because I'm not ready right now. I still want to have fun. I want to enjoy it. It's more so like, no, your heart's not ready for love. You're not emotionally, mentally, or spiritually even prepared to receive. So yeah, that could have been the message that spirit was sending to them. Like, it's not about when you think you're ready, like, oh, I can date this girl and that one and this one and that one. And then when I decide, oh, I might like someone enough, or, oh, I'm done playing, let me now make myself available. It's not on their time in that sense. It's more so of like, it's deeper than just that, that control, that strategic way of dating. And I feel like that's what was being reflected to them through you. And it was very triggering. I feel like this connection kind of left a lot of things unanswered, or just like not fully understanding each other, or fully understanding the dynamic, not fully understanding what was the purpose or what to do with it. It kind of was confusion on both sides. Confusion might have manifested differently or felt differently. Um, so if it was like, where do we stand? What does he really want? It could have been like, what do I do with this connection? How, am I supposed to take this? Or I don't really, it's interesting. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, hopefully I'm making sense with this, because I'm like, it's a lot going on here. Yeah. I feel like he liked it. Wasn't, I don't feel like it was like I'm in love, but it's like you provoked an emotion. It's like where they can't control the dynamic. You know what I mean? Like with some connections they know, like I'm not gonna fall for this one because it's not, there's nothing deep, there's nothing heavy here, there's no stuff. I know it's just gonna be this. But if you think that you're in control and then someone comes in and it's like, no, I'm actually liking a person, now I'm like, okay, I can't control the dynamic. So what better way to control the dynamic is to like sabotage it, even if that's subconsciously sabotaging it. Yeah. Mm. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm glad. You're welcome. All right, so Violet, you are my last person. So thank you, Mel. I appreciate you, sis, for popping on, donating. Enjoy the rest of your night. And then Miss Violet, you're up next. And after that, y'all, because I'm like drained, I'm tired. I did not get no sleep. I got off of work at 4 a.m., didn't go to sleep until like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then woke up again in the morning. I didn't get no sleep. I didn't even get 8 hours. So I'm fucking tired. All right. So Miss Violet, your timestamp is, let's see, 6511. So 105:11. Okay. All right. Your question: why would this person like you better than their ex? Why would this person in question like you better than their ex? Okay, let's see. Clear previous energies and messages. My spirit, thank you. Thank you. Why would this person like, oh, 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Star, the 3 of Pentacles. There is another card popping out. It looks like the High Priestess. Yeah. High Priestess try to pop out. So she's an honorable mention. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so off top, you would give them something that they feel like is not just different, but you would give them something that they feel they ultimately are destined to have or experience. So, for instance, like it could be something such as like the love I didn't know that I really needed or wanted, or the type of tender exchange, care, love that I didn't look for, I wasn't expecting. Um, that's what it feels like to me, like the best way I can describe it. Now, as far as like why would they like you more than their ex? Another reason is like again, they feel maybe it's not as easily grab like how do I explain it? Not something that's easily obtained. Something about your energy does feel like it has to be earned in order to be experienced. And it's not like, oh, I gotta take you on expensive dinners and trips and buy you things and bags and do this. Like, not be like, it's not an inauthentic type of uh, trying to get in good with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like when men that ain't really got no game think that all they got to do is like take you out to expensive dinners and dates and shower, like love bomb you in order to like get into your leg, like get in the bed with you. It's more so from a place of like, no, you really have to genuinely build a connection with me, like to even be a part of my circle, genuinely be a part of my world. um that's what it feels like to me, like to genuinely be a part of their world would look like I would have to really get to know who this person is. It's not something that's going to be easily um, gratifying. So maybe in comparison to the ex, like maybe this person didn't really challenge them in the sense of like building a true connection. It was kind of just like it was forged too quickly. Because there is with the Star this elusiveness, and even with the High Priestess, an elusiveness or an exclusivity type of energy around you, like, or at least that's what they get from that. Like maybe romantically or maybe just in general, socially, like with connecting with people in general, that you're not someone that's just that easy to get to know and not everybody can be a part of your world or your circle. You know, they may feel like your energies is a unique energy where it may not be something that everybody is meant to understand or get to know. And they like the idea of that. You may challenge them out of their comfort zone or world or like a perception of things or experiences that they're just kind of used to. It's very predictable. It makes sense to them. Whereas like your energy maybe invites them to kind of step out of their comfort zone or maybe be more confident in themselves when it comes to love, not only experience one type of connection or one type of archetype or personality, or, kind of be open to that. So they feel like you guys may like have the possibility, or you have shown them that y'all could learn from each other, or you challenge this person in some kind of way. Because they might have a perception of like women that look a certain way. Like, it's kind of this, again, putting people in boxes energy that I talk about a lot. Like, oh, women that dress like this or look like this, they're not that deep, they're not that intelligent. And then they might be shocked, like, oh no, you can look like this and have actual depth to you, beauty and intelligence and a good heart, and you know what I mean? Like something real, not just leaning on being pretty or being an asshole because you're pretty or attractive. It's like you might look like something physically that they're into, but there's more depth to you, if that makes sense. Okay. So that is what I'm getting. Yeah, so let me know if you're watching still, Violet, if you're on here, if that makes sense. Because that's going to conclude the reading. Okay. All right. I'm sending much love to you guys. Be blessed. Be safe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll see y'all for Ghetto Fairy Friday tomorrow night. Make sure y'all don't miss that, okay? We're going to be celebrating my birthday as well. So, show some love. It's greatly appreciated, okay? Till the next time, y'all, be blessed. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. Peace.